Check it.
Welcome to Get Fit Walking from Sportwalk. This is a brand new strand to Sportwalk that's all about the fitness side of walking, regardless of whether you're drawn to taking on challenges or simply want to feel healthier. We're going to be bringing you all sorts of useful and inspiring content that's focused on walking for fitness, whether it's your primary fitness activity or part of a multi-activity routine. If you're walking to get fit or stay fit, are interested in what walking can give you, or perhaps want to learn whether it's enough of a workout to fulfill your needs, we've got you covered. Because walking is such a simple process, this is not going to be like some kind of online workout class, although we will be offering a guided plan alongside everything else in the future. No, Get Fit Walking is about giving you tips and guidance so that you can get the most out of any walk, anytime, and get fit as a result. It's about revealing the amazing progress you can make and what you can achieve just by walking, so that you can invest yourself in the process and feel confident that it's going to give you what you want and need. We'll also be sharing some sport walking challenge ideas so that you can see how bringing challenge into play in a fitness routine can be the key that unlocks your motivation to continue and progress, even if you're not particularly adventurous or aren't motivated by challenge at the start. Many people think that the only way to get fit is to start off by suffering and then to keep suffering until your fitness improves and things get easier. This is an outlook that we're going to challenge with Get Fit Walking. I want to show you that by adopting a sport walking approach, you can begin to make the physical progress you want in a way that feels achievable and with a level of effort that's sustainable. The most important thing, and this is where sport walking in particular shines, is that it's not just about the activity you do, about the effort you make. The walks themselves feed you and give you a sense of fulfillment. And that, my friends, is what's going to keep you going. There's been a lot written and said about walking in the last few years, and it would be easy to think that it's some kind of miracle solution. But the simple fact is that walking as a method of getting or staying fit and for general well-being has just been hiding in plain sight all this time. Walking is being prescribed as a treatment for some conditions like type 2 diabetes or anxiety, and barely a day goes by when there isn't some kind of new report extolling the virtues of walking for our physical and mental well-being. So it's looking very good for the reputation of walking as an all-round good-for-you activity. But what if you're looking for something a bit more? Something that can get you into shape or that involves greater effort so that you feel like you've had a really good workout? Something that might just finally get you fit after years of trying different activities, plans or classes. How well does walking stand up in the more rarefied atmosphere of sport and fitness? Well, in my experience, it stands up extremely well. I've been sport walking seriously for over 8 years now, and hiking for as long as I can remember. Since focusing on sport walking as my main activity, I've seen my all-round fitness improve significantly, and I've been able to achieve what for me are some really quite amazing things just by walking. But these improvements haven't come about as a result of some kind of unique specialist technique that takes months to learn and years to perfect. All I've done is to focus on making my walking, which is just the way that anyone else might simply walk down the street, as effective and efficient as possible, so that when I walk, I can get much more out of it physically. And that's exactly what we're going to share with you here, so you can do the same. We're going to introduce you to the huge scope for fitness gains, adventure and fulfillment that can be had simply by walking. You see, everything you need to get or stay fit resides within this simple process of walking. All you need to do is understand how you can adapt a little so that you can harness all of that potential. Then we'll be bringing more general sport walking principles into play to keep you motivated and progressing without even realizing it. We're not just going to show you how to walk around the block effectively so that you can get fit, lose weight or feel better about yourself. I mean, How many times can you simply walk around the block in the name of fitness before it just gets tediously dull and you give up and go off in search of something else? We're going to reveal everything that becomes open to you through sport walking, giving you not just improved fitness, but mental resilience, self-confidence, and an endless sense of potential. The beauty of it is that in order to progress, in order to get fitter and stronger, you don't need to learn anything new or do anything significantly different. Everything you learn, all the adaptations to your walking technique, all the ways in which walking can provide you with engaging experiences, these all come from simply walking more positively, more strongly, more briskly. In fact, once you make the first step down the sport walking path in order to get fit, you begin a journey that can either just provide you with lots of great workouts or can take you to a level of capability and achievement you'd not thought possible. There's no limit to what you can achieve just by walking, and that's without even having to do something like race walking or some other kind of technical discipline. Just walk, but walk efficiently fast, and the whole world opens up to you. Now, if this all sounds a bit beyond what you can envisage at the moment, don't worry. Even just focusing on walking more briskly and then learning with us about some of the adaptations you can make to your walking style will set you on a path to feeling fitter and more able. We'll be publishing regular editions of Get Fit Walking on a variety of useful subjects, from the technical aspects of walking more efficiently so that you're getting more out of your walks, to conversations with walkers who share their stories to inspire you in your quest. This series will also be released as a podcast, so you can listen while you walk and get that motivation on the move to keep you dedicated to achieving your fitness goals. Now, although this is just an introduction to Get Fit Walking, I do want you to go away with something tangible to get things started. So, although in future editions we'll show you how to improve and adapt the way you walk so that you get more out of it, you don't need to wait for this information to get going. You can start to make walking your fitness routine right away without any plan or program or special equipment. Just get your trainers on, open your door and go for a walk. But, and this is where I introduce you to a very important motto for Get Fit Walking: make it count. What do I mean by this? Well, I mean walk positively. Walk faster than perhaps you do at the moment. Walk briskly, as most people would call it. Walk like you're late for the bus and you're not sure that you're going to get there in time. Don't go crazy, just walk faster than normal so that your heart rate raises and your breathing becomes a bit more laboured, but stay at a level of exertion that you can maintain for at least 30 minutes to an hour. If that means that your first few walks are easier or slower than you're capable of, that's fine. It can take a few sessions to get the feel for how hard you can go. You can walk anywhere, but try to vary your route each time. And if you can go somewhere nice that feeds you, do. Just go out for 30 minutes to an hour to start with and walk consistently at a raised pace. Just walk normally as you would in any other situation. So that means no exaggerated movements, nothing out of the ordinary. Initially, walk 3 times a week on weekdays and then have a similar walk somewhere really nice at the weekends. And here you can go a little longer if you wish. The only thing I would say at this point is if you've not done any exercise for a long time, or if you're unsure about your current state of health, do go and see your doctor before you start any of this. Walking is a low intensity activity, but the whole point of Get Fit Walking is that we're going to be aiming to work harder in a controlled way than you might normally expect from a walk. So it's best to be safe and check with your doctor that there aren't any reasons why you shouldn't do this if you're not sure. So I really hope you're going to give this a go. I'm hoping that we can give you some inspiration and guidance so that when you do go walking for fitness, you can achieve far more from it than you maybe thought. You can ask any questions you have or queries about what we've discussed in the comments below, and we'll then do our best to answer them in future editions of Get Fit Walking. If you're not already a subscriber to the Sport Walk channel on YouTube, I'd recommend signing up, because then you get notified whenever new content's released. You'll then also get to see all our general sport walking content, which may just give you even more motivation to get the most out of your walking. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram, and we have a community group on Facebook in particular where you'll find support from others on a similar path to you. Just scan the QR code to go straight there. Then there's our website sportwalk.net that's full of useful articles and blog posts about sport walking. And finally, if you're on Strava or have access to it on your phone or other devices, you can join our Sport Walk Club. It's a great way of sharing your fitness walking sessions and getting encouragement from other members. So, get your shoes on, get out the door and go for a walk. And then join me again soon for another edition of Get Fit Walking.